Hey guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. As always, I'm DameFire93 and we're in the middle of the first trial. Sayaka has been trying to pin the murder on us, that bitch. She died not a blameless victim, but...
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
She tried to kill Leon and it backfired.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Obviously the superstar.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yes!
Holy shit!
Right?
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
Correct.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Which was...
Just hold on! That can't be true!
It is Makoto.
Because-
Stop being so naive.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
Do we have?
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
That's the thing?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Okay.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Why are you pointing at me? Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There is, you idiot. Make your argument. Dying message, yes.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
It's you.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Oh yes, there are, but I'm gonna let this play it through.
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Thank you, Toko, for contributing to the fucking... There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it. Sayaka left it on the wall she was leaning up against.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Many more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
It's wrong! Your name written in blood!
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dying,
The
dumbass.
dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
I didn't see that. After I killed her.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask,
Why?
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Oh god. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message because of her left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I
Exactly.
see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it.
But still,
What the heck do those numbers mean?
Flip it upside down, you idiots!
11037?
God damn it, it's so
Hey, Chihiro.
obvious.
You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
I already asked her.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course.
It's because,
It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1.
Oh my
but
god.
looking at it now,
You can see it's an
you
N.
can also
Now flip it
read
upside
it as
down.
an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
God damn it, you people are idiots.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Flip it upside down, you fool. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Really?
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you, Kyoko, for being the only person with a goddamn brain. Rotate it? I think maybe I see something. Is it Noel? No. It can't be it.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yes! Thank you!
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Do you not know how to spell a name? Oh, that's right, Hina is illiterate. I forgot about that.
Whose name did she write?
Well, let's see. It's Leon. Think that spells Hifumi. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Okay. Sayaka killed herself. Leon Kuwata.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Oh my god.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Correct.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Which is the nickname for Hifumi. Kill him.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Look at how mad he's getting.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
I mean, or she could just learn how to write upside down. L-E-O-N. Yeah, whatever.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Not if you were to intentionally write them upside down. Like, think about it and write it. Like, whatever.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
But yeah, okay, sure. She would totally write from left to right. But also, if she was writing from left to right, hello, she would like smear the blood. I mean, no, she wouldn't. She's going from left to right. Oh, it's a good thing this is in Japan then, or Japanese is right to left, right? I don't remember. Whatever.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Baseball.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
That one I figured out really easily.
The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yep, his shirt. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
It's a good thing that we have 1 million copies of the exact same shirts and pants, so that we're wearing the exact same outfit day in and day out without any sort of change whatsoever.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
But he's the only one who could make that shot.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Correct.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Well, we've solved all the riddles.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no more mysteries. Burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. Where it was disposed of, or where it was disposed of. Where the shirt was destroyed, if we focus on that, the killer will become clear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear? Aw, damn. Shoot. I embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Aw, no. How it was disposed of.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Do ya?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
So it's gotta be Hifumi.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Threw the crystal ball like a baseball.
The key to the trash room.
You bastard.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
And here comes Hifumi screaming.
So the person who would have had the trash room key was...
Here he comes.
Huh? Me? No!
Yep, saw that scream coming at the end there. Fuck off, Hifumi. There absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. The killer was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No.
No, that's wrong.
Not if you're the ultimate baseball star.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yeah.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
Crystal ball.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
It's because it was thrown.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
I got gypped.
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throwing it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
That's pretty good, eh?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
That fairy
had the key.
Had to be Leon.
So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
All
If the killer
points from
had
one
been
person.
on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
This is interesting.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the
You're done.
distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least
30 feet.
30 feet, right?
Only-
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Can only be accomplished by the ultimate baseball
Could
star.
someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because they were the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Fairly certain we've cracked the
A
case
target
open.
30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious.
Here comes the denial, right?
I'm not the killer!
Yep.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Okay,
and
let's
with
do it.
that, we can end this.
That sounds
Listen
great.
to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
You're done,
Say
dude.
what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered.
And the truth has been revealed.
Now here's what happened.
From the beginning. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events from the case in the form of a comic book. Sounds like fun. However, you'll notice that the comic book, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument, start. Alright. So, my room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. Okay. Next. Page 2. Was her standing there. And that happening. Okay. Maybe. After the killer countered Sayaka's attack with an attack of her own, what did they do next? I mean, brandish the sword, I guess. Unsheathed it. Yeah, she ran in. Okay, so then she went in blood. Act 3. Picked up the lint roller. And then lastly, anything else? Did I miss one?
The killer is you!
Alright.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
This is cool. I love it. Ooh.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words,
my room.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yeah.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Yeah. Maybe next time don't tell me to defend myself.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Okay.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
Can't open the door.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
So if we check Leon's toolkit, it's gonna be missing a screwdriver then, right?
Sayaka knew about that because I told her.
Or it would be
but
open
of course,
at least.
The killer had
it wouldn't
no
be
way of knowing.
ceramic sealed.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
and stabbed her with it.
And stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Yes. And then she died.
And with that, all her strength was gone.
Dun dun!
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Then
they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
And who could have done that but Leon, because of the fact that his hair is red and everybody would have seen the red hair.
The killer headed to the trash room
any other hair
to destroy their bloody shirt.
Could have been anybody.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Like an idiot.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Look at those gaps. That is kind of ridiculous. That's astonishing that he was able to aim that precisely.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
To not only take the shot and throw it through the grate, but with such aim that it hits the incinerator at 30 feet, that is fucking remarkable.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator.
Yeah.
Which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine,
a sigh of relief.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Yep. Ba-boom!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon Kuwata. Complete.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
I'm sure he's still gonna deny everything.
Do I object?
Of course I object!
Hell yes I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
It doesn't matter. Can we come to a vote now?
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
The evidence we've shown and
without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Okay, child.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am? I have the evidence? Your first time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. Oh god. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say, like a child. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Okay. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Okay, do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for the hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can use the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you're out of time, you will fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh god.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
They used their screwdriver.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Yes. They used something of their own to remove the screws? Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Good argument.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
What a lovely argument you have. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Okay? The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Pretty easy.
You lied! Shut up!
Shut up yourself, dude.
Where's your proof?
I'm just focusing on the dots. I don't see anything else that's going on.
Not a chance! It wasn't me!
Oh my god.
Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
What? I failed. How did I fail? What? Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Uh-oh, we've already come to the end of the debate. Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned. Now it's time to reveal who's the black and... No.
Maybe up here, the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto's not a black and too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone else must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Is it all over? What do you say? Want to give another shot? Yes?
I refuse to give up yet!
What happened?